Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Real Channel. Retire early and live. My name's Casey. Today's topic: avoiding the trappings of comparisons. When you compare your life and your situation to people around you to try to determine whether or not you're able to or ready to retire early or even retire on time, it can lead to a pretty heavy dose of unhappiness or maybe even a false sense of security. Are you guilty of this? I'd like to say that I'm not, but in all honesty, when I truly take a look at myself, I realize that, I do it from time to time. And you have to be aware of it in order to kind of stop the comparisons, right in their tracks. So today I'd like to talk to you about, what I consider the top 3 reasons that we want to avoid, comparing our lives and our situation to other people. Number 1, comparisons can make us feel like we've lost. Can make us somehow feel like we've lost this game we're playing, that someone else is somehow better than we are. In terms of trying to retire early, this type of comparison, well, it can make it seem like we have to continue to work longer than we really need to because, well, we have to work longer in order to make more money so that we can buy the nice new retirement car, or we can make what we feel are necessary modifications and updates to our house or just our lives in general, to be honest with you. Because when we have the nicer car, the nicer house, the nicer clothes, the nicer toys, then we're back in the game, and maybe we've even somehow surpassed the score of other people. And unfortunately, while in the short term these kind of things can make you feel like you're leveling up, that kind of happiness just doesn't last very long. Um, After a period of about a year, 18 months, the hedonic treadmill starts to slow down, and you realize that those things you worked so hard to buy, they did their job in the short term. They made you happy, made you feel like you're somehow on equal footing with other people. Well, after a period of time, they stop doing their job and they don't make you happy anymore, especially when you realize, in the worst case scenario, that you have to continue working a little longer to make more money to pay for those things that you bought, when in reality you didn't really want them in the first place. Or the other side of that is maybe you simply go into debt, take out more loans to buy the things that you thought you need. And of course, that leads us into what I consider the second reason that comparisons are dangerous: debt. If we go into or take out, extreme amount of debt in order to, make us feel like we're equal to somebody else, then you realize that, you're probably going to get stuck working on your job for a longer period of time, and eventually you're going to realize that, that's time that you've wasted, trying to continue to play this game. Do you really want to go into debt and kind of force yourself to work longer and delay your retirement just so that you can get this short-term false sense of security and happy feeling from buying those things? It's something that you definitely need to probably slow down, take time before you make any major purchases, and really ask yourself, is this something I really truly need, or is it just a product of playing the game of comparisons? Instead, it's probably better to focus on what you truly want and what you really need in order to retire early. You don't need the approval of other people or from society at large in order to find happiness or to be happy. Just kind of live life on your terms and do the things that you feel like you need to do. And the third reason for trying to stop comparing yourself to other people: risk. The risk of losing precious time. If you're in a situation that's similar to mine or really anywhere near retirement age, the longer you continue to work, you're going to risk throwing away truly healthy years where you still feel like you can get out and do some of the things that you've always looked forward to doing. And if you, again, if you're comparing yourself to other people, um, you're devaluing the life that you've already built for yourself. Most of us have probably already worked, you know, 25, 30. In my case, I've worked 38 years, in order to build, whatever life I have, to this point. And if I compare myself to other people and think, well, my cars are all a little bit older, I'm going to have to work a little bit longer so that I can buy a new car. Or I'm going to have to work a little bit longer so that I can have, the money to update my house, or maybe even move to a better neighborhood for retirement. Or I'm going to have to continue to work a little longer so I can continue to build up my savings nest egg and my investments nest egg. It's just not healthy to compare yourself to other people. It's going to make you unhappy. And again, the real risk is that you're going to end up continuing to work longer and throwing away these really special years where you do have some level of comfort and health in order to maybe travel, or whatever it is that you want to do with your life. If you throw those years away, you can't get them back, and they're going to be gone. So the real risk is you know simply throwing away those years that you'll never have a chance to get thanks back. For watching my video. If you've gotten anything out of this, consider subscribing. I would like to kind of grow this channel as I continue on my journey. I'm 6 months away from being able to retire early, and so I'll drop another video early next week. Today is I think June 6th, so maybe Monday or Tuesday I'll come out with another video. So again, thanks, and talk to you later. Bye.